you all able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
So where and all we can implement RPA use cases? What are all the industry types where RPA use cases can be implemented? If you see, these are all the industries where most of the RPA solutioning will happen. Now, you know what is RPA? You know what is the benefit of RPA? What is the advantages and what is the disadvantages? Why people are moving to RPA? Now tell me, RPA is the right fit to get into the future industry or not? After understanding on the above slides, will you all understand what is the purpose of RPA? See, till now, I never talk about any technical. Whatever I spoke about, what is RPA, what is the need of RPA, why people, industry is looking into RPA. Am I right? Any doubt in this? Can you be audible?
No, sir.
Huh? Hello, Balaji, Satish.
No, no, sir.
Okay, so now the major industries are financial and banking, and technology and software, telecom area, manufacturing, government, and healthcare. These are all the 6 type of industries. These are all called as verticals. In the any organization, in any company, people will call it as verticals. That's my point. If you go to Cognizant, their verticals will be banking and finance, which is called BFSI, technology and software, telecom domain, manufacturing domain, government domain, healthcare domain. So like that, they will split their departments into different verticals. Under the vertical, they will have different customers. Let me show you. If you take any organization, they will have vertical, they will have accounts. Will you agree, Balaji? Srinivas? You've been in the industry, right?
Yes, yes.
So they will call here as verticals. Here, vertical is BFSI, which is called as banking and financial services. Now here you will have Bank of America. It is one of the account. And here you will have Merrill Lynch. What is that another bank in US? Or Lloyd's Bank. Here you will have HSBC or HDFC. Like that, all the banks will comes under a vertical called BFSI. Got my point?
Yes.
HDFC.
This is how the company will be operate. Now, here you will have different solutions. Each vertical will have different solutions. One is .NET or Java or Python or RPA solutioning. So like that, each vertical will have different solutioning. Are we going to part of this vertical? Under this vertical, we are going to work on this organization. Everybody clear? Here, this company may not have Java, they have only .NET. So .NET projects, Python projects, and RPA solutioning. So like that, every customer will have their own different set of technologies and tools. Are we going to part of a vertical? If you joined an organization, are we going to be a part of a vertical? Under the vertical for a particular account, on that account, you are going to work on the RPA. Clear? Everybody clear?
Yes,
Srinivas?
clear.
Balaji?
Yes.
Mahesh?
Yes, sir. Yes.
1 second. So like that, you can go and update all the organizations one by one. Clear? So this is a vertical is BFS. Another one is Bank of America, .NET. Now, if you look into the slide of this, I am predominantly using a banking and financial service. I predominantly using a technology and software service. I predominantly using the telecom domain. And similar way, I have a manufacturing. Okay. And manufacturing domain.
Okay.
On top of that, healthcare domain. So each domain will have different set of RPA solutioning. Each domain will have different set of RPA solutioning. On top of that, what type of application I'm going to automate? You see the RPA platform going to interact with Citrix application, RPA platform going to interact with ERP application, RPA platform going to interact with emails, RPA platform going to interact with Word, RPA platform going to interact with Excel, Java application, .NET application, Python application, any kind of charts. So these are all the different type of applications which we are going to implement RPA solutioning. Here I'm not going to talk about any tool. I'm not going to talk about UiPath, or I'm not going to talk about Automation Anywhere, or I'm not going to talk about any other thing. All I'm doing is I'm telling you to interact with the application to automate. Clear? Now, what is the benefit I'm going to take away from it? When I'm doing this automation, what are all the benefit I'm going to get? Number one benefit is take over repetitive tasks that employee carry out 50 to 60 times a day. Is it a repetitive solution? Lahari.
Yes. Yes.
Is it a repetitive solution, or is it a normal solution?
Repetitive tasks to be performed.
So the next one is reporting, periodic reporting, data entry, and data analysis. Is it a repetitive solution or a normal solution? Prakash.
This is a periodical, yes, monthly ones, the quarterly ones will be defining reports. Data
Absolutely.
data analysis, data
See,
entry, data analysis.
Balaji,
Sorry.
what you are saying is right. I'm telling you one more point. There may be a daily report, there may be a weekly report, there may be a bi-weekly report, there may be a monthly report, there may be a bi-monthly report, there may be a quarterly report. It depends on the report and volume of the time which you are spending manually. Those kind of reporting also can be implemented with the help of RPA solution.
Yes, exactly. Agree with this.
And second one is mass email generation, mass email archiving, or mass email extraction. There is 100 email or 1,000 emails in a day I'm receiving. Did you see an example of UK transport where they receive email where the TAT will be reduced from 32 hours to 64 hours? Do you see this use case? 32 man hours will be reduced to 4. Virgin train. Email processing.
That is
Right.
like automatically generated ones, sir. You're talking
Yeah.
about. Okay.
They will receive email. So like that, email mass and generation, email mass extraction, email mass archiving. All this mass archiving, mass extraction, everything will be done. Okay. The next one is process list and storage. If you go any ERP solution, all the process information will be stored in it. Just a second. Nearby both is going on, so that is why. Process list and file storage. If you want to store any data in the database, I can implement RPA solution. If you want to store a file in a particular file location, I can implement RPA solution. For example, a data which you are going to read in a database, extract the data, store it in an Excel, and then you need to store that Excel back into a particular location of drive. That particular point of time, you can go ahead and implement an RPA solution. Clear? And second thing is ERP extraction. Yeah, Madhu. Hello, Madhu. Are you able to hear me? Madhu? ERP extraction. ERP extraction in the sense enterprise data. What is enterprise data? Anybody can tell me? Anyone can tell me what is ERP solution, enterprise resource planning solution, or enterprise resource planning transaction? Anyone can tell me what is ERP? Hello?
It is nothing but it's an application which completely transforms the process of the company's organization process, and billings will happen according to that. I mean, the process takes up in billing, in defining projects, in defining revenues, in defining reports. ERP transactions is going to happen after configuration. Such kind of things will happen in ERP transactions before. I mean, that one. ERP is nothing but as example SAP, Infor, all these are ERP only.
See, some 100% correct, but ERP is a software which will help you. Yeah, Srinivas, go ahead. Go ahead, Srinivas.
No, sir, I'm not saying anything.
Okay, fine. So ERP is a software where you do complete end-to-end transaction of a particular process, a product.
Yes.
For example, you take a retail where you purchase a product and then you will tag that product. Let's take an example of Walmart, or let's take an example of Kia. We have Hyderabad Kia, right? What will happen? Let me give you a small example how the Kia manufacturing works. They purchase all products from the different distributors. Once they purchased, that product will get into the Kia platform, and each product will be tagged with the barcode. That barcode will go and store in the ERP system. Clear? Till this point is clear?
Yes.
Once that has been done, the product will be displayed to the normal people. They'll take that product, go and bill it. The moment they bill it, that tagged code will be completed into closed with the help of barcode scanning. That means that particular product has been sold out. What is the product price? Already that barcode will have that. And finally, the entire transaction of that particular product from income to outgo, everything will be tracked, and where it has been available and what is the amount it has been sold. Everything will be tracked by using ERP transaction. Will you all get my point? What is ERP? This is a simple example with respect to retail industry. Like that, in financial also we have a barcode scanning. In telecom also we have a barcode scanning. But if you simply to understand with the real-time use case, here is the right position. Yes. Anybody have any questions? Are you clear with ERP?
Yes.
Say,
Yes,
I'm listening voice from only two people. Why not others? Chandra and Prakash Lahari.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, one more thing is conversion of data format and graphics. That is not that much, but they are also providing the solution for industry. Got it? So now you all understand what is the industry use cases, why we are using that industry use cases. Can I go for next slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now see, this is each industry, what type of data migration happened, data validation, report creation. Under financial and banking, data validation will happen, report creation will happen, data migration between banking application and customer account management. What will happen sometimes? Let me explain the one. You are creating an account in a bank, but how they are connecting their products? They have different products, right? Like they have home loan, they have personal loan, they have car loan, everything they have, right? Will you agree? Let's take a simple example of ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank as a customer, I go and create an account. The moment I create an account, their representative will call you, sir, can you take a personal loan? Can you take a home loan? Am I right? How that product is totally different from the bank creation of bank account, right? This point you all agree? The point what I'm talking?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so what will happen is they will migrate the data from account creation data into a customer management data. Once they do that, that data will be available to their phone banking system. They will call and ask you whether you want a loan or not. So that is how the data migration will happen. Not only for ICICI Bank, most of the banks will share data between one bank to another bank. That is the advantage which they have. Clear?
Yes, sir.
The next
sir.
one is manufacturing. Yeah, please. Somebody is telling something. See, the next 10 days, I will go very slow because I want you guys to understand RPA in and out. And then implementing a UiPath is very easy. Okay. So the next one is manufacturing. Automating ERP system, logistic data, data monitoring, product pricing comparison. Whatever I spoke about manufacturing here, most of the thing is covered or not. The example which I given here, most of the things are covered here or not? Is it
Yes,
covered
sir.
or not?
Yes, covered.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. The next part is telecommunication. Telecommunication processing, like collecting and consolidate data from client phone system, backup information from client system, uploading data, extracting data from competitor pricing, phone manufacturing information. Phone manufacturing, mobile data, mobile system, everything will be taken care in telecommunication. This is one of the domain. Telecom is one of the biggest domain in the industry. Nobody care about that particular domain, but the domain has a vast requirement in RPA. Anybody get a chance to work on telecom domain RPA implementation, please go ahead and take it. No more hesitation. The next one is government. Reducing time in populating subcontract form, validating. These are all government reports, which is not that much needed, but still they are also taken consideration. Another one is the most important domain is, this is the domain. In India, we are not doing. Whereas in US, UK, Australia, all the countries, patient data migration process, reporting for doctor, medical billing process, insurance data automation and claim processing, triggering email from medical billing system, claim status and eligibility automation, patient record storage. Most of the hospitality, right from the patient inward to patient outward, all the activity will be tracked and it has been processed via BPO, application process, so that everything will be taken care by healthcare. Everybody is clear on this? This is more important domain.
Clear.
Not in India, but in outside of India, this is more important domain for any business, and it has a big operations. Now, what type of process can be automated with RPA? Anyone can tell me what type of process can be automated? Already I told you what type of process can be automated. 6 points.
Yeah, yes, sir. Web-based app or desktop applications, mobile, all this, sir.
No. 6 points I told. Anyone can tell me those 6 points. Last week I explained. Anyone?
Bank account processing.
You all remember this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Transaction value. Highly manual.
Yes, sir.
High transaction volume, highly repeated, rule-based, low exception rate, structured data, stable process. See, that is the point you need to tell here. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Got it.
And following are commonly used application by user. Most of the RPA tool supports recording action on these application, which can be replayed as automation. One is web-based automation, desktop automation, SAP, Excel. What is Citrix? Anyone can tell me Citrix? What is Citrix? Who all worked in IT? Currently working in IT?
Must be me or I'm working like.
Don't take anything wrong. I won't take anything wrong. What is Citrix?
Citrix.
What is
Citrix.
Citrix?
Sir, Citrix is a continuous kind of database to. It's a kind of database. Store the data. Citrix.
See, simply I will explain. Tell me whether it is right or wrong. My current company is I'm working is CTS. My customer is Cognizant, sorry, BOA, Bank of America. I'm working on my customer project. How do I so CTS have its own network, right? Will you all agree? Under CTS
Yes,
domain. Similar way, BOA have its own network. So BOA domain. Now both are two different domains, right? My customer is in one domain. I am in another domain. So right now you are in CTS premises. You want to work on BOA domain. How you will work?
Through Citrix, we'll be accessing BOA desktop.
So can I say Citrix will establish connection from one network to another network?
Exactly.
Clear? Srinivas?
To provide access for other networks.
One second. Through VPN.
Ah.
Virtual private network. Srinivas, will you agree?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, to access a Bank of America network from your own network, the organization, whatever you are working, that will be called it as Citrix. how you will establish the connection from your network to another network is establishing connection from one network to another network through VPN will be called it as Citrix. Mahesh, Lahari, Prakash, do you all understand?
Yeah, yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay,
sir.
so sometimes my customer says that you implement RPA in your network for me. In your network for me. Right? So that I can automate Citrix application. Because Citrix is the application which will help you to connect the Bank of America network. Clear? Everybody clear on this?
Yes, sir.
Balaji and Srinivas, Lahari.
Yes, sir.
Prakash?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
Citrix automation is a failure one. Can you tell me why I'm saying this? Anyone can tell me why I'm saying this? Think about it. Take a time, think. Why I'm saying this? I'll give you 1 minute.
Sir, it cannot be reusable. So it will establish only one-to-one only. I mean, the
No.
same software cannot use to other companies.
No. That is not the point. Do you know resolution in system? Resolutions in system? 800 into 700, 1024 into 800 screen resolution.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, sir.
So whenever the resolution changes automatically, your automation will get failed. If you are going with Citrix, 100% your resolution will not be stable.
Like security issues, sir.
For example, see, you are opening a system. This is my browser. Right now, CTS domain is here. When I do automation, I'll capture this place. What if this particular place has been moved here? My automation will search here, but the text is here. Got it? Because of the resolution change. Balaji.
Sir, 1 second, please repeat.
So
Please
what
do.
I'm saying, you have data here right now.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
did
sir.
an automation here and it is working fine for me. After
Okay.
2-3 days, because of the resolution change, my CTS domain is moved from here to here.
Okay.
But my automation will search the text here, right?
Okay. Okay.
Now you got my point. So
Understood, sir.
Citrix resolution will not be stable. That is why people will put a statement, but they won't work on Citrix application. Very clear. Fancy term, people will say, I do implement Citrix. Even uipath is not guaranteed automated solution. Even automation anywhere is not ready with that. Why? Because the reason is this. Clear? Everybody clear?
Clear, sir. Clear.
Sir.
Srinivas?
Clear,
Yes.
sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. Now can I move to the slide? So SAP you can implement, Excel you can implement, web-based application, desktop application, Citrix application, any kind of MS Office application, everything can be implemented with RPA. These are the common application used across any organization where people will go and automate. See, you may ask, sir, Java application. See, Java application means the application was built either as a desktop or web-based. Am I right? If I say desktop or web-based application, it can be implemented by Java, it can be implemented by .NET, it can be implemented by Python. Any technology used, end of the day, the application will be created as either web-based or desktop application. Clear? That is why my second session, I spoke about what is application, what are all the type of application. Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm stopping here. Anybody have any questions?